Hey, Midwest Picker here. Going to my first flea market of 2025. It's been a while. Last one was probably, I don't know, 4th of July, Labor Day, Burley Park. This is a little different. This is a small town flea market they have every Thursday. You heard that right. Only Thursday, every Thursday. The town is called Thrifts. If that doesn't sound like a small town name, I don't know what else is other than Podunk, but this is Thrifts, Michigan. And a lot of people complain on Facebook, on their Facebook page, how come it's only Thursday, blah, blah, blah. And they always say the same thing. We've been doing it for 25 years. That's what people like. The vendors and the sellers, they like to sell on Saturday at a different flea market and this one on Thursday. So it just works. So I took a vacation day from work. I'm going to go pick up Little Midwest, and we are going to hit this flea market. They're open from sun up till around noon. So, strange location, strange hours, strange day of the week. But I'm going to look for treasure, got cash in pocket, and I'm going to take you along. I'll record some video. This is a small town flea market. They don't like these city slickers coming in with GoPros strapped to their chest and acting like all fancy and YouTube-ish. So I'm not going to be doing that, but I will be recording as much as I can. So let's go.
Tell Jeff I said hello. Kevin Cypher. I'll remember you. Yeah, tell him. I reload bullets. I think he bought bullets from me. Probably. I bet. Yeah. 45. Yep. Good deal.
All right, I'm back to the office, the Midwest Picker office in all its glory. So that was fun. First flea market of 2025. Normally, I either buy very little and an elephant ear and a Diet Coke, or I spend all my money. Well, this day was kind of a bust, not bad. I recorded some video. I bought a few items. I bought a not a big deal item. Second one is, it's kind of okay. And the third one was humongous. So the first item is this jug over here. It's not a big deal, but I kept looking at it. I didn't even want to buy it. I looked up some comps on eBay. This company, Varcon, they make oil, and this is antifreeze, and it's a jug. So I asked the guy what he wanted for it, and he said $3. So I have no idea what it's worth, but for $3, why not? He said they go for $40 on eBay, but he doesn't like to ship glass, so I could have it for $3. Well, I don't think it's worth $40, but for $3, I just couldn't put it down. Next was a bundle of these World War II war ration booklets or ration stamps. If you go by different names, I'll link it down below in the description if you don't know what these are. I got 4 of them for $10. It depends on the condition and the subject. They kind of fold out like this. This one's still got some stamps on it. It's in fairly good condition. So 4 for $10, that's not too bad. I'm going to just lot them up, scan them, probably sell them for, I don't know, $25, $30. Not a home run, no big deal. But this was my home run. This is an album full of vintage postcards. Now this is a nice guy. I wish I had video of me making this deal, because it's all about the deal. And I love to bundle. I love to buy everything. And he had these priced separately from $15 a piece to $4 to $8. And some of them weren't priced. You just point out which one you want, and he'd come up with a price off the top of his head. Well, I flipped through the album. I asked him, what would you take for the whole album? And he said, wow, no one's ever offered that before. So he had to think about it and think about it. He said, well, let me count how many pages there are. Give me a minute. So I watched him. He flipped through. There's 40 pages, and there's 4 postcards to a page. These are nice vinyl inserts, nice pages, well taken care of. What struck me when I flipped through this album is how well they were taken care of. They're in excellent, excellent condition. A lot of times when you go to the flea market, estate sale, whatever, there'll be like a long wooden box full of postcards that people over the years have flipped through like a tickler file with their greasy little fingers.
Finger licking good special. That's what I'm talking about.
From eating elephant ears or pretzels. And those postcards can be in a variety of conditions because they're constantly touched. Well, these are in protective vinyl. So these are in excellent, excellent condition for being turn of the century. A lot of them are 1907, 1902. There might be some even older than that, but they're not beat up and they're not torn or stained or anything. They're in excellent condition. So he flipped through, he counted 40 pages, and he said there's 4 to a page. So there's 160 postcards, and he said for all of them, $360. And I thought, whoa, that's a little higher than I thought. But I was honest. I don't lie to people. All I had was $203. I bought this jug. I bought these World War II stamps, these ration stamps. So really, literally, I looked into my wallet. All I had was $200 left, and that was it. And I said, oh, thanks anyway. All I have is $200. I can't do it. But thanks for the offer. And I start to walk away. And he said, okay, give me $250. And I said, I can't. I literally am down to $200. So if you're here next week, maybe I'll catch you next week. But I have to walk away. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And he said, oh, come back. He said, okay, fine. I'll do it for $200. So 160 postcards for $200. That's, do the math, carry the 5, square root of 7. I'll put the math up on the screen. Less than $2 a postcard. Very little. I mean, 160 for 200, that's not bad at all. Plus he threw in the album and all of those vinyl sleeves that come with it. Those have value too. I do have individual hard plastic postcard sleeves that I'll mail these in. So now the work is scanning them all, researching them, and I like them because they don't take up any space. I have a filing cabinet right over here. Just drop them in the drawer, boom. Over 160 postcards only take up this much space. That's not bad at all. So I don't know if I did good or not. Let me know in the comments down below. The subjects are varied. It can be Native American Indians. It's obviously buildings, which don't go for a whole lot of money. Different subjects like Christmas are in there, Santa Claus. I'm going to put some pictures up too, if I haven't already started, of some of these postcards. I obviously can't show them all to you because the video would be too long, but I'll have them rolling through the screen. That's just a small fraction of what I have. So don't know. They do take a while. They're long tail, but that's okay. I could afford it. And 160 postcards for 200, that's a good deal. So that's my haul today. This jug, which is no big deal. World War II ration stamps and little booklets. Those are pretty good, not too bad. But this was the big bomb. So either I spend $5 or I spend everything I brought. It's just feast or famine with me. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And let me know, are you a connoisseur of vintage postcards? Which ones should I look for that stand out as more valuable? Any tips or tricks you want to help me with? Put those down in the comments down below. Until next time, see ya.